Hello, I'm JustHitSquare, and welcome back, finally, to another Division gameplay video. And as promised, this is a build video, and I did say that I will be giving you at least one or two more videos of the Division before 1.8 hits, and then after 1.8 hits, I'm going to be trying to go in there and trying to see how it is. Now, no guarantees. Destiny 2 is actually my main game right at the moment, but the Division still holds a very special place in my heart, and I just haven't been on it as much, and I'm sorry. It's just nothing here for me. I know the global events did come through recently. I just felt like it wasn't no point of doing that. When 1.8 comes in, there's going to be a way to max all of your gear. So I felt like I'll just grind when that comes in and max the gear and show it off as well. Now, as you know, I do already have a FireCrest build up, but what I'm going to be doing today is showing you a hybrid FireCrest build, and it's better than what I did have before. And I know that the new FireCrest Classified isn't actually out yet. It was in PTS and may still be, but this is the 1.7 version of the hybrid that I have built myself. And other than that, let's get into it. So we'll go to our abilities first. Now I did pick actually booster. You can see 189,490 heal points for me and my allies. You can see the cooldown is 16.10 seconds, so I really don't have to wait a long time for that. It's really nice. I really do like that. Alright, so we go over here and we've got the, the actual, what do they call it? Dragon Breath mod? This is a fire turret. The turret has a reduced range but shoots a column of fire. Now, the damage on it is 16,880, and you may sound, well, that ain't too much, but wait until you see the build. Alright, so the range is 18 meters, and that's because I do have the FireCrest to make it that way. And lifetime is 45 seconds. The health on it is 409,347 heal points, and the cooldown is 20.20 seconds. The original cooldown on this is 67.5. So I have majorly cooled down this big time. Other than that, my super, my alt, whatever, is recovery link. And we'll go to my talents, and I do have strike back, reach low health to reduce active skill cooldowns by 20%. The reason being is because I want to be able to get my skills back even quicker if I possibly need to. Just let me give you an example. The healing really needs to come back even quicker than what it does in order to keep you healed, and because this build is strictly not going to be for you to be able to survive as much, it's going to be able to make your turret deadly as shit, so you're going to be able to melt shit, and you want to be able to have quite a bit of health all the time. So if you do reach low health, which I more likely will at times, then this kicks in and I'll have a 20% cooldown on my skills, and therefore I can even have my skills back as quickly as possible. Alright, now we go over to tech support, and it's kill a hostile while any skill is deployed to extend any active skills duration by 10%. And this is strictly for my fire turret, so if I do kill somebody while this is active, while any of my skills is active, then it will extend the skills duration by 10%. This is really good. You can push out more damage with your fire turret. Also, I got wildfire. Applying burn to any target triggers a 30% chance per each target in a 10-meter radius, and that's a pretty good deal as well. So I really do like that, because every time my fire turret hits someone, they pretty much get on fire. It's that potent. And also I got on the move, kill a hostile while moving to reduce incoming damage by 15% for 10 seconds. And the reason why I do this is because usually I try to, once I do get them on fire, I try to shoot and kill them quicker than just let my fire do it. But I will be showing you how fast the fire can kill, and so on and so forth. It's kind of styled as well, as far as it can't be killed as quickly as a lot of things would be. Plus, if you do get them on fire, then you're going to be able to do damage as well. So anyways, that'll be all of my abilities. Now what I'm going to do is go in here and go over to my character, and you can see the firearms is not what it, you'd hope it to be, but the electronics is 9376 for this build. The weapon damage is 13,000 per bullet, but that will increase as well. Critical hit chance is 5.5%, critical hit damage is 25%, headshot damage is 100%. So as you can see, more than likely you're like, oh, what are you using? I'm using an assault rifle. Damage to leech is 12%, that's from my gun and everything. The skill power I have is 352,581. Skill haste is 50%. You already know that was going to happen. Max health is 167,476. Toughness is 243,414. Armor is, the mitigation is 31.2. It's not that great, but it is what it is. My see, let's go on down here. Bleed resistance is 31% and burn resistance is 49%. Alright, so I do believe that's all I'm going to be showing you right in that area. Now we'll go to the gun. Now I'm not going to show you my secondary or my handgun because there's no point in it. I do not use those. All I use is the main. If you want to make this build even better, then you could possibly make a better build by doing better guns if you wanted to, but this is the gun that I picked, and the reason being is because it is pretty much the highest output damage on a assault rifle that I could possibly get at the moment. I do know that the black market maybe edges it a little bit. It is better, the black market is better in stability as well, but I went through a lot of black markets and AK-74s, and I haven't got the right rolls that I want, so I went ahead and went with this. And what I wanted was something that could do major damage and have good enemy armor damage and have a good free perk that I could make on it. Now, this is a 22% enemy armor damage with 18.5 K damage per bullet. Now this is on the damage output for the classic AK-47. 632 RPMs, 66 in a mag. And we don't need to worry about the talents because I'm not going to be able to use those. I use the bottom one, talented. Killing a target with this weapon increases skill power by 15% for 20 seconds. The effect does not stack. Killing a new target refreshes the timer. To me, if you are a skill build, this is pretty much the best talent that you more likely going to be able to get. With FireCrest, you're going to be able to kill pretty quickly, so you're going to be able to keep your skill up as quick as possible. Also, you're going to be able to see that you're going to be able to get your heals back quick. Your heals is going to be getting back quicker. They're going to be more potent. Your FireCrest is going to be more potent as well. Your turn by far. Now we're going to the mods. We got a 120.5% magazine size, 3% critical hit chance, 5.4% rate of fire. We got a large optic scope, 13% stability, 4% critical hit damage, 3% critical hit chance. We got a muzzle that's 13.5% stability, 5.5% headshot damage, 4.5% optimal range. We got a underbarrel that is 12.5% stability, 4% critical hit damage, and 4.5% reload speed. So you can see that I did go into stability because usually the AKs isn't that stable, so I tried to do my best to get it as stable as possible. Now you do see that 18.5K bullet. It's not too bad considering that my skill power is high as it is. Now, the primary DPS, I'll go across the top and tell you this once more. The primary firepower, as they call it now, is 203,851. The toughness is 242,414. The skill power is 352,581. Firearms is 2830. Stamina is 2824. Electronics is 9376. Now you do know most of my builds I do make it to where I do have all of my talents on my guns completely unlocked, but this one I'm not. I'm sacrificing everything to make my skill power mean as shit. I want my FireCrest to be very, very potent, and this is the way you do it. They may have been builds that's come across before this right here. Maybe some people got a lot of the same builds that I do, but this is my version. This is a hybrid FireCrest build. So, with this lucky backpack here, since it got reworked, it's very, very useful. There's so many different builds that you can make. And yes, I do think that they should include this in the classified gear sets. If you had 5 pieces, you should be able to put this on and mix it to it, make it even better. I don't think that they should hold this back. This should be same as classified as well. But we're going to start now. So you see that I do got 2 FireCrests and I got 3 Tactician. Well, with the Ninja Bike backpack, which pretty sure that's it, yeah, messenger bag, I will have the equivalent of 3 FireCrest and 4 Tactician with this. That's pretty awesome. It really is. So what I'm going to do is go into detail and start showing you what kind of mods I got, what kind of rolls I got, and what makes this build what it is. So we're going to go into the chest piece, which is a FireCrest vest, 1803 armor on it, 1791 electronics. The attributes are 8% skill haste, 14,925 health, and 47% ammo capacity. Now I'm going to go ahead and start telling you about what FireCrest can do. If you have 2 pieces, you got +3 incendiary grenade capacity, which isn't that big of a deal to me. Now the 3 pieces is 50% flame turret range and 30% flame turret damage. Now you would say, why didn't you just do 4 and 3 tactician? Well, I'll tell you in a moment, but with 4 pieces, your weapon damage is increased by 15% against burning targets, and that would be really good. But when they're burning, they can't shoot back anyway. So, alright, so my mods are 2 electronic mods with 263 on one and 266 on another, and one of them has 3323 skill power and the other one has 3% skill haste. Alright, we'll go over to the other FireCrest and tell you what it is. This is the holster, 953 armor, FireCrest holster with 1270 firearms, 1264 stamina, 1245 electronics with 6% skill haste, and it will have a performance mod of 4% turret damage. Now, granted that this isn't a max of 7% skill haste, but pretty sure 50% is max skill haste. Maybe wrong. But anyways, we're going to go to what makes this all happen. This is the Ninja Bike messenger bag with a 1231 armor roll, 1532 electronics, and the attributes are 13,328 skill power, 16% burn resistance with the mods of electronic 264 electronic mod with a 3% skill haste, and we got performance mods of 4% turret damage in here. So I really do like that. Now we'll tell you what the talent of the Ninja Bike messenger bag does, as well as you done been told, but I'll tell you again. Slots Ninja Bike messenger bag slots in with any equipped gear set item to fulfill a requirement towards unlocking a gear set's bonus. Can unlock bonuses from multiple sets simultaneously. Cannot unlock classified gear set bonuses. Now, I really do wish that they would make that happen. I think that it would make you'd have some very phenomenal builds if you'd done that. So now we'll go on to the Tactician. Now we got a 989 mask, and is a 989 armor tactician mask with a 1529 electronic roll on it, 9310 skill power, 12% increased kill XP. We've got also on it a 263 electronic mods with 3% skill haste. Now we'll go to the gloves. We got a 997 tactician gloves with 1239 electronics, 1311 assault rifle damage, 9% skill haste, 5.5% critical hit damage. And we'll also go to the last piece, which is a tactician knee pad. It's 1485 armor, 1505 electronics, 13,287 skill power, 12% damage to elites, 33% burn resistance, and 31% bleed resistance, with an electronics mod of 261 electronics, 3% skill haste, and a performance mod of 4% turret damage. So this is how I'm getting all of my damage and stuff like that. Now, before I do start showing you what this build can do, I have equivalent of 4 pieces of tactician authorities knee pad or tactician gear, and 2 pieces of it gives you 15% skill haste, 3 pieces of it give you 10% skill power, and 4 pieces, every bullet your group hit enemies with adds 0.2% skill power to you for a max of 30% bonuses consumed on skill used. So The thing about it is you can max it out at like a 30% increase. And no, I don't remember exactly how much my skill power can go up to. I think it's around 4. I think if everything is maxed, it's like 440, 450. I mean, it goes up way up. And I think that my FireCrest, my turret goes to around 20, way up in the 20,000s in order to push out the damage. Now, I'll try to be showing you some of that by trying to make some damage with my turret and stuff like that, and then showing you what, just by boosting up my tactician with my turret, what my skill power can be. But as you know, I will kill somebody after that, try to increase it by talented, and show you the cooldowns and how much it's hitting for. I'll do my best to show you that. Other than that, that is the build. Now what we're going to do is go out and start showing you what it can do. Okay, so what I did is went in and got it up to 30%, and I'll show you right here. You can see that it's maxed out at a 30%, the tactician gear is. So this is without killing anybody to activate talented. You can see my skill power went all the way to 448,739. You can see that my booster shot is 244,268 heal points, 14.2 seconds cooldown. And the fire turret is 22,071 with a health of 500, almost 521,000 and 17.8 seconds cooldown. Now, that is with just the maxed tactician. So, once we kill somebody, we're going to try to activate it, or try to look in there and see, what happens. So. Alright, so this, I let them go a little bit further than I wanted them to go, but let's see what it does to the boss. Let's watch him. Look at that. It's insane. Alright, now since that's activated, we're going to go in, and you can see, well, now it's went down, because when you pop a skill, you're going to lose everything anyways, but what I should have done is went in and killed somebody and then done it. But anyways, I already know the numbers and what it would do. It goes to from 22 to 23,000, about 22,500. So it goes to 498,000 from 448. So as you've seen, it's really potent. It took down that boss like nothing. If you'd shot at him, then you could have killed him even faster. But yes, this is my hybrid FireCrest, and it can boost almost a 500,000 skill power. And along with that, you'll see that you will be pushing about 200 and I guess I think it's around 23,000. A little bit over 23,000 on damage, and this will boost way up. Like, it'll be, with you only having 160 something thousand health like me, then you could get one shot and you'd be full health. So you can see my gun is not that, easily to look over as well. But anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy the video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. This has been a build long time coming. This is my first hybrid build, and I do hope you guys enjoy this. And if you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, click on that little bell over there and click on notifications. This is a Destiny 2 channel, but I also do the Division, and then when 1.8 does come out, I will be going back and doing my best to get you all the tidbits and good things happening in 1.8 and showing you all the great things that you can actually accomplish in it. Other than that, guys, this has been JustHitSquare, and I will see you next time.